Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
I'm Storm Track 7 Chief Meteorologist Mark Schnackenberg. We are looking at a wind advisory across the entire area tonight through the day tomorrow, with wind gusts to near 50 miles per hour, maybe at times 55, but generally around 50 miles per hour. It's throughout the night, it's a west wind. Then after about midnight, it becomes a northwest wind. Strong, steady wind, speed 20, 30, maybe 35 miles an hour. That's a steady wind. And then those gusts could be up around 50 miles per hour. Here we are at 6 o'clock, still windy, but it's slowly going to start to diminish as we get through the evening hours, and the wind will be about 10 to 15 miles an hour after midnight tomorrow night. But through tonight and during the day tomorrow, the wind is going to be strong. In addition to that, there'll be some scattered snow showers around during the overnight hours. Any accumulation, I do think, would be mainly in northern counties, definitely less than an inch, probably a quarter to maybe a half inch in some locations. It'll be really blowing around, so real hard to measure anything. Trace amounts along Highway 20 and probably just a couple of flurries farther to the south. And here's what I'm talking about on Futurecast. There's your snow. This is 11 o'clock at night. Snow moving across the area as we head through the overnight hours and then moving out for the most part. Now, there could be a couple of flurries in our northeastern counties here during the morning. Area-wide, it is cloudy. It's also very windy out there. Winds gusting again 45, 50, 55 miles an hour. As we head towards lunchtime, flurries move away. Clouds linger in our northeastern counties. Sunshine south and west. During the afternoon, finally that storm system moves far enough away. Clouds will move on out area-wide, and the wind will start to die down during the evening hours, and we're looking at our next storm system. And the storm meter for that one, for Friday night to Saturday, right now it's looking likely as this storm system moves into the region. High pressure keeps us dry for Thursday and most of Friday, and then we're tracking an area of low pressure to move north and east. Now, over the last several days and almost week or two, models are all over the place. The last 24 hours, there's been a little bit more consistency, and that's good news because we like to see the model guidance a little more consistent from update to update. And that gives us a better confidence in the forecast as we go a little bit closer. So the latest data showing the snow moving into the area as we get into the evening hours. I think this leading edge is probably just a few flurries. It probably won't be until after about 9 or 10 o'clock that we'll start to see some snow move across the region, and it will continue to snow during the overnight hours. Now, what's crucial is the track of this area of low pressure. Now, we've got snow falling during the morning hours here on Saturday. That area of low pressure, as of right now, is expected to move into western parts of Missouri as we get towards lunchtime. It's cold enough, it's all snow here, and they'll be accumulating. Some of the snow could be heavy at times. Area of low pressure continues to track to the north and east, and as it does so, still looking at some of the heavier snow. This is now during the evening hours. Now, typically for us to get heavy snow, the track needs to be somewhere between the Quad Cities and St. Louis. Sort of like in a football. The uprights there go right between the center. Well, yes, we will see the potential for some heavy snow around here. What do I mean by heavy snow? Well, the forecast right now, as of this point, when we record this, on the bottom edge, probably a minimum 5 inches of snow. Again, there's still a couple of days out, but that's how we see it right now. Higher end, yeah, there was a possibility that those numbers are going to get pretty high, maybe double digits. We'll have to see how that all plays out and the moisture and everything else. But still, again, a couple of days out. We'll continue to monitor this. There goes the storm system. Here comes the winds. And yes, the snow finally comes to an end by the time the sun comes up here on Sunday. Wind will finally lighten up as we get into the evening hours as high pressure to the north and west settles on in, but that also means some pretty cold air in place now that there will be some snow on the ground. So for tonight, temperatures will drop into the 20s to about 30 degrees, very strong wind out of the northwest and staying that way during the day tomorrow. Look for temperatures not warming very much, 30 to about 35 degrees. After that, again, Thursday looks to be good. A little on the windy side though, temperatures in the 30s. Travel, not a problem on Thursday. Friday, most of the day on Friday should be okay. It won't be until evening hours here in eastern Iowa, maybe more late afternoon if you're traveling out west. And then snow Friday night throughout the day on Saturday. And then Saturday night, the snow will be ending, and then Sunday will be dry. But it'll also be a whole lot colder. Temperatures will be in the low 20s for highs, and will stay in the upper teens and low 20s. Now, there'll be snow on the ground. Again, we're thinking that this will be a significant travel problem, and with a widespread area of snow on the ground, it will be much colder. Temperatures will be in the teens and 20s for highs and overnight lows, single digits above, and in some cases down below zero.